Hello, everybody. We are back with another episode of Learning English with some video games. We are playing Papers, Please, and this is the 7th episode. We've been playing this game and learning some interesting new words, following the intriguing story, and we're going to continue today because we have some interesting things going on with the order that wants to overthrow the government, and there's been some terrorist attacks. I think the last day ended with something like that. So let's just hop right into it and get going with some learning. So we're on day 13. It's called The MOA Gets a New Director. Remember, we got a ton of money gifted to us by that group, 1,000 credits. So we have plenty of money right now, but I'm a little worried. I think we moved as well. Yeah, we moved apartments last episode. But yeah, so here we are, and this is the newspaper from December 5th, 1982. The MOA, which is the Ministry of Admissions, which is where we work. So the Ministry of Admissions gets a new director. The director is like the boss, or the person that decides what happens, what is going on with the company, or the in this case, the Ministry of Admissions. Since it's a government agency, it's not a company. And they're announcing that there are stricter protocols promised at the border. Because remember, last time another bomber came through, another bomber slips through the border and bombed the guards in our country. So stricter is more strict, and strict is when you're not allowed to do something, but like really not allowed to do it, and those somethings are either really dumb or they're really specific or something like that. For example, strictness in school might be like no talking whatsoever, right? That's very strict. You're not allowed to wear clothes like this or this. That's very strict, right? So they're cutting down on something. Protocol is basically what the process, or what is allowed to happen. So in this case, the border, it's like who can come through, what the processes you have to do to get through the border are, that sort of thing. And they promise that at the border. So there's stricter protocols that are going to be implemented, that we're going to see probably in this day. So let's walk to work. Here we're on December 5th, 1982. There we go. Walking into our booth here. That's our booth. We have this Ezek stuff. And I have to remember this time to let through Stephanie Gracie or Mikhail Staratov. And we have these things as well that we're supposed to give to engineers if we meet any engineers. Okay, I can remember to do that. This thing I'm keeping there. Okay, here's our Arstotska Ministry of Admission official bulletin. So us, inspector. The new director is unsatisfied with the level of scrutiny afforded to foreigners. So unsatisfied, not happy, right? He's not happy with the amount or the level of scrutiny. Scrutiny is basically how closely you examine something. To scrutinize is to really look close at in this case, somebody's documents, or if you are going into a new apartment, you might scrutinize the walls or the something just to make sure that it's okay. So the level of scrutiny afforded to foreigners. So that the assumption there is that we're giving them a gift, basically. We're affording them something, which is different than like you're able to buy something. That's to afford, but this is also a different kind of afford. You can give somebody some freedom or a level of scrutiny, and foreigners are people from foreign lands, from other countries. So from today forward, all foreign residents must present a recent identity supplement listing height, weight, and appearance. So they must also have an identity supplement. A supplement is just an extra thing, right? So a thing that proves who they are, their identity. So they have to have their height, their weight, and what they generally look like. The rulebook documents chapter has been updated. So if I go to the documents, we have these ID supplements here. They look sort of like this. So we have to check people's identity. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of work, I think. We have this button. We have this button. All right. Papers, please, sir. What is the purpose of your trip? He's in transit. Duration of stay, 14 days. Transit, okay. PD 66, that looks right. Enter by the future, that expires in the future. Glorian and Tigria. In the past, okay. Description, mustache, good. Weight, 83 kilograms. Height, 184. Makes sense. Thumbprint, keep on person. Expires in a few days. Height, weight, mustache, okay. Joaquim, Odahal, that all looks good. Is this the right stamp at the top? I don't really remember. Docs, entry permit, that is the right one. Okay, and then we should probably also check Integria. Integria from Glorian, okay. Sir, you look like you are good to go. Thank you very much for your, I don't know, for coming, I guess. Cause no trouble. Okay, he's good. This guy, all right, also from Glorian, coming to live with his wife, so he's immigrating. No glasses. Well, that's not right. You do not match this description. How can you say for sure? True, all right. So let's check everything else. That looks good. Immigrate forever. Enter by Christmas. No known alias. All right. Okay, can keep it. I can't see anything. Okay, discrepancy detected. Interrogate. Cannot verify your fingerprints. Okay, this person, I'm going to detain him. Remember, this guy's wife is having, is very sick. He doesn't need the money. And this guy is impersonating somebody else. So I don't really feel that bad about interrogating him. Oh. Good morning. That's the guard. You detained 2 people. Yes, I did. Bonus is good. They pay okay. Another 5 credits. It is not much, though. Maybe you detain more people and we do better. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it, dude. But I have a lot of extra money right now. I don't really need the cash, thankfully. I'm doing quite well in this sad economy. That is not you, my dude. That looks not like you. This does not look like you. I had surgery. All right, give me your fingerprints, my guy. Unkempt curly hair, sure. Andre. Discrepancy detected. Okay, another person that is not them. Please let me through. Is this the person? Andre. I can't let you through, Andre. This is not you. Unkempt curly hair. Who's discrepancy detected? Yeah, this. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry, my guy. This is not something you should do, is impersonate somebody else that you're not. This is tough. All right. Another worker. Oh, God. She has this description, overweight. Okay, it's not very nice. 176, that's correct, but it is true. Imagine me, the only thing somebody writes about you is that you're overweight. Okay, expires in the future, that's okay. Working for 6 months, I believe is what she said. 6 months, yep. Until the 7th month, sure. Lustroya, Amiskov, sure, that looks good. Kolechia, that expires in the future. Yurko City, I think that's right. Map, Kolechia, Yurko City. Those numbers match. So 84, Yurko City, female, and 1984, 1948 rather. Work 6 months, enter by in the future. That's good. That's the right seal. Is this the right work seal? Go to the docs. Work pass. That I think is this one. Yep, that's good. All right. I think you're okay. This is, everything looks to be in order, but there's so many things to keep checking now. My brain starts to hurt, but cause no trouble. Okay, we're good. We're all right. We're making things through. Hey, man, I lost ID card. I think someone stole it from me in the locker room, but we won the match. Can't wait to get home. Okay, so he's a soccer player. Hang on wall. Number 1, 1980. I'll hang on that on the wall. I mean, but you don't have a... So you don't have an ID card. Like... I know, man. I told you. It was stolen. Come on, let me through. These are always so suspicious. Because he's a soccer player, and somebody could have stolen his card, but I feel like I just... Hey, bullshit! I give you a penance, even. I'm gonna tell Coach about this crap, he says. I mean, what if you're just pretending and... Like, I don't follow soccer. Oh, man, you're short. What is the purpose of your trip? Work. Duration of stay. I will stay for a full year. I realize I actually want to see how tall people are. Straight hair, sure. 49 kilograms, sure. 61, sure. Expires in the future. That looks good. So engineering. All right, I'll give you one of these cards. What is this? 1 year. So she's working into the future. Okay, that's good. Engineering. Expires 82. Marie Deluria, also from Glorian. 1952 work. TBD. Okay, looks good. All right, giving back all your papers, all 4 of them. Okay, I think she's good too. All right, nope, no problems there. Papers, please. Obristan. I will visit my friends. Duration of stay 8 weeks, 2 months. Okay. Name is the same, looks the same, he's got a mustache, he's 88 kilograms, 176 tall, expires in the future, this expires in the future, this expires in the future. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to check from Skull. I know that one's correct from Obristan. I think that's the other acceptable... nope, that's the wrong one. That's the other acceptable stamp. That is correct. Oh, Lord. I see nothing wrong with your documentos, Sir Adriano. So there you go. But again, I'm sure that something's wrong. I haven't made a mistake all day. Okay, there we go. All right, papers, please. Klassen Kerolin. I'll arrange for a few weeks. Klassen Kerolin. This ID supplement is a total pain. It was not easy to get and only lasts a few days. Why even have an open border? It's kind of true. If it's so hard to get. Dark hair, sure. 63 kilograms, 175. Is she too tall? Or is that... Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Well, just because it's expired. I was busy. I mean, I'm sorry, but... Bah. I know it would not even work. Would have been better to spend money on a bribe. I mean, at this point, you're probably not wrong, because those documents expire, and you're like, I mean, I can't. What am I supposed to do? But yeah. Okay, your neighbors have reported your new wealth. The ministry has confiscated your savings and pending investigation. What? Okay, so our neighbors, the people that live next door, told the Ministry of Income about our new wealth. They said, hey, these people have a bunch of money suddenly, and they took away all of our money. So that's why we have $10 again. But we can move back down to the different apartment and earn $75. I think that's a pretty good deal. Because we're saving money on rent and we have to go to a lower building. So, all right, I'll move. Rent is cheaper and heating is the same, so okay. Let's see what happens on day 14 then. All right, so a criminal's safe haven. So Arstotzka earns a dubious reputation. So a safe haven is somewhere where people are safe, right? So usually from something bad they might have done or from other people trying to do bad to them. So it's just like a somewhere that you can't be hurt or touched or whatever, right? A haven is basically the same thing as a safe haven. And it's a safe... people are saying that Arstotzka, our country, is a safe haven for criminals. So a dubious reputation. Reputation is how other people or other countries know you, right? So if your reputation is good, that means that other people generally like you. A dubious reputation is kind of negative, right? It's not bad, but it's like, okay, you have a reputation for being a safe haven, but for criminals. Okay, that's not really super good, right? And then down here, an Antegrian whistleblower denied asylum in Republia. So remember a couple days ago, there was an Antegrian whistleblower, somebody that told a bunch of people about something. They said, hey, this is a big problem. So they went and they searched, they wanted asylum. Asylum is basically where you say to another country, hey, my country wants to hurt me or kill me or I'm not safe or something like that. And you say to another country, can I come into your country, please? Can I live in your country? Can you take me because I can't be in my country? And so they were denied that. So Republia said, no, you cannot stay here, which is too bad because you really should be, if you do something that's good for your whole country, but that the country doesn't like usually the people in charge, the government officials, it's nice to have asylum somewhere that's safe. But Arstotzka is apparently a safe haven for criminals. Anyways, let's walk to work. Let's see what happens December 6th, 1982. December 6th, 1982. There we go. Cars go by. All right. Ministry of Justice has requested our support. So daily bulletins will now contain a listing of the top 3 most wanted criminals. So now the justice system, the courts want our help. The courts want to have us be checking for people who are criminals, right? So here's a list of criminals that we have to be on the lookout for. And we have to check faces against entrance and detain the suspects immediately. So we have to look at these wanted criminals and detain them. Another thing to keep in mind. Okay, so we're looking for Stefani and Mikhail. One of the two, hopefully, I think is coming by today. I'm going to put these... Oh, I can put these all the way up here? That's very handy. I need more space on this board. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what's happening. This is getting pretty difficult and stressful. Papers, please. Okay. Well, that's this guy. That was easy. We have some questions for you. I have nothing to say. All right, I'm just doing my job. Funny to see you here when we just started looking for criminals. Criminals? What are you saying? He says. Is he a criminal? What if he's not a criminal? He could not be a criminal. They could be totally lying and we're just searching for people without a good reason. Okay, but you need a... Nope. An entry permit. You have a new entry permit. Okay. So, we got that figured out, and you're just passing through. Couple days passing through. Transit, okay. Bobbed hair, that means short. A bob is a shortcut, sort of like she has. Bobbed hair, 49 kilograms, 166 centimeters. Good. Expires in the future. That looks good. Okay, this has a good number. Bogdana Krivenko. That looks correct. Expires in the future. Glorian, woman, past. Enter by future. Yeah, future, 2 days. This is the right seal. Okay, I think this is correct. Cause no trouble. All right, I think we're doing okay so far. 2 people. Oh, papers, please. Hello, sir. Large gift was mistake. Ministry of Information now investigates your connection. Next agent comes today. Will solve problem. Deny at own risk. Okay, so the other person is coming today, but they're giving us money. They say was a mistake. They made an error by giving me a bunch of money. Okay, Funk Sabrina has a job here for 6 months, work 1 year. 6 months, 1 year, discrepancy detected. Apology, it will be a full year. Okay. Enter by, that's in a couple weeks. 1 year work, sure, those numbers match. Sabrina Funk, Vedor, that expires in the future. Colechia, that one looks good. 48 kilograms, 163. I think that's mostly hair. That goes all the way up to 180. Long hair. I think this is long hair, right? Yeah, okay. That counts as long hair. Sabrina Funk, you're also an engineer. All right. And I think this is a good work pass. I think that if they're engineers, they're allowed through. I think that's because the game wants us to be able to do that. So I think we're all good just to let her through. Sabrina Funk, the engineer. Yeah, there's nothing there. So that's my guess. All right, Scott Lang, which is, I believe, Ant-Man's name in the MCU, Marvel Universe, which is funny. So date of birth is pretty soon in real life, in about a month. But is this a man or a woman? We'll see. Are you a man? What is this question? I mean, you don't, like, I mean, I don't want to be, like, rude or anything, but, like, I don't really look like one. Everything else looks fine. Yep, just an interesting hairstyle. You have any weapons on you? Nope, you're good to go. You want your picture? Take it. Okay. I don't see anything wrong. Have a good day, Scott Lang, Ant-Man. Yep, totally fine. All right, next person here. What is her year's trip? Pitor Gyorski, just visiting. 8 weeks, 2 months, good. Enter by in the future, that number matches up. Pitor Gorski, that matches, that's the right symbol. From the United Federation has great rapid mail in the past. Okay. 182 kilograms, 170 tall. A widow's peak is this. It's that part of your hair that kind of makes a peak like that. Typically, it's because you have less hair here. And that's usually some men get widow's peaks very, very obviously as they get older and they lose their hair along the sides. And it becomes this sort of sharp point there. So he's got a widow's peak here. That looks fine. That looks fine. I think you're okay, right? You're not working or anything. So I don't know. I think this is okay. Pitor, have to cause no trouble. Oh, God. Wanted criminal. That was this guy? All right. My bad. He made a mistake. He gave me 2 different passports. All right, I'm going to detain you for that. You're just definitely a... Well, yeah, he's definitely a criminal. Or of some kind. He's got multiple documents. Very suspicious. What is the purpose of your trip? I passed through. Where's your passport? Oop. Oh, okay. There it is. Glorian Daniel Willits, dark hair, 82 kilograms, 171. That looks correct. Expires in the future. Sure, that looks fine. Those numbers match. He said transit, right? Couple weeks passing through. Sure. Enter buys in the future. It expires in the future. Daniel Willits, that is also a proper seal. I think Daniel is good. I don't really see any issues. So let's go to the next person here, but there's a lot of stuff to keep track of at this point. All right. Whoa. You look really, really different, lady. The years have been cruel? You look better now. What do you mean? Bobbed hair. Stephanie something. Greer. Discrepancy detected. This isn't you. You're using some old lady's passport. I don't really know what to do. I don't want to detain people. I don't want to send people away for... I don't trust our government either. Okay, this is Curious Fomalhaut. What an interesting name. In the future, enter by in the future, transit 2 days. Is that what they said? Visiting friends. That's not what this says. No, this, not that part. This part. The purpose of your entry does not match up. Apologies, I just passed through. Okay, sure. That's right. That's right. Da-da-da-da-da. Goatee, 76 kilograms. 182. Is that right height? Republia is Lestradny. 1944. I feel like something's wrong here. I don't know what, though. That's him. Male. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. Future, future, future. I don't know. All looks good to me. Cause no trouble, I guess. Where's the agent? I thought that they were supposed to come by today. Did I miss them? I don't think I did. But interesting. Okay. Well, we still have an okay amount of money, so I'm going to get this upgrade, but yeah, I'm sort of, I don't really know what's happening now. We're trying to get through every single day. Days are getting harder for sure. This easy mode crutch is very, very important for our survival at this point, because just these two, rent and food, cost $45, which is what we made today. So we'd be losing $10 if we didn't have those. This game is a lot harder without this, by the way. If you want to play it, I do recommend you play it. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot more interesting without this. That being said, that is everything for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed and maybe learned a few words. If you did, leave a like and leave a comment down below with what you learned. And I'll see you again in another episode in a few days. Have a good one. Bye.